All right, let's take a look at the Photocell Demo LabVIEW project. Here I have my photocell attached to the analog input number 0 on connector B. I'm running the VI right now, and it's displaying the photocell resistance. Let me cover the photocell here a little bit, kind of waving my fingers in front of the photocell. See that the resistance increases when it gets darker. The resistance is based on that primary measurement from the analog input. You'll need to measure the fixed resistor with an ohm meter and enter that value here. I just have the 10,000 value as a placeholder. Alright, this VI is primarily based on the analog input express VI. I'm displaying the analog input and then doing some calculations based on the measured resistance to determine the photocell resistance, and then displaying that back here on the gauge. And go ahead and stop the VI. Let's take a look at the insides of the analog input. Right now I've got it set up to look at a single channel, analog input 0 on B. Notice that you have a wide variety of analog inputs. You can certainly add more channels, or you can take channels away. Pretty straightforward. And let's see what else we have here. Looking at the error cluster, I bring that over here, or that together with the stop button. If you have either an error or you hit the stop button, you break out of the while loop, pass through the simple error handler, and do a software reset of myRIO. Up here I'm pacing the while loop at 10 milliseconds per loop pass, and that means I'm updating the front panel at 100 Hertz. Just want to illustrate that you can slow this down if you like, conserving CPU resources a little bit. This is with 10 Hertz update on the front panel, and you see that it's still quite responsive. I'd like to show you where you get this nice looking gauge. This is located under the silver subpalette. Looking under numeric, here we can find the gauge right there. Silver is a reference to the silver anniversary of LabVIEW. That's when LabVIEW turned 25 years old. I'd also like to show you how you can get the escape key to trigger the stop button. Go under advanced, key navigation, and then look at toggle. You have a pretty large collection of keys that you can use. I tend to like using the escape for this purpose, and I'll just go ahead and leave that. All right, there you have a little better idea how the Photocell LabVIEW demo works.